Hey everyone, this is Phil, and today I have a new film to try out. This is the new Lomography Lomochrome 92, which, by the way, credit to the designers. I think they really outdid themselves on the packaging here. I really like what this looks like. And I've already loaded it into my Vogtländer Vito 3, and I have this with the ready case, and I hate this case because on some ready cases you can take off the flap. This one you can't, so it's always kind of dangling off the camera while you're shooting. So love the camera, hate the case. As you know, I'm a sucker for folded cameras. This is one of the ones I appreciate and enjoy using, so that should be fun. We are currently in Shinjuku, and it is now 9 a.m. So all the shops and stuff are still kind of closed, and I'm planning to go down to Kabukicho, and as you might know, that is kind of a nightlife type area. So usually in the morning when the shops aren't open yet, there's not a lot to see there, except maybe for a few stragglers and a lot of waste and some interesting smells. But it should be interesting to go over there and see what we can find to shoot with this new film. So tag along and hope you enjoy what you see. I actually went back the next day and shot a few more with my Leica CL because I didn't really like a lot of the shots that I got that day. And first impressions, it was very blue, and interestingly, a lot of the super bright shots, you can tell that it was a really bright day, turned out more blue than the ones that were underexposed, which tended to go more into the brown. And they didn't really look like a lot of the sample shots that I've seen in other videos and also on the packaging. I think the packaging is really not representative of what I got out of this film so far. So that's interesting, and I have noticed that a lot of the people who are reviewing these on YouTube have been pulling the film to 200 or 320 and have gotten a lot better results than I felt I got. So I am actually out today with another roll, so my third roll of Lomochrome 92. And I'm out here in Urawa again with my Leica Minolta CL and the Leica Elmar, and I will be shooting the last roll at 200. So I actually got a few shots already at night yesterday, so I shot a few night shots in Omiya with a lot of neon lighting and nice artificial lighting, so that'll be interesting to see how this film renders that as well. And now I'm out in Urawa. As I said, there is a festival today at a local shrine, and I'm going to try and capture a little bit of that, although I'm, as usual, very early, so I'm here at like 9 a.m. and it's supposed to start in the afternoon, so I'm not sure what they actually have up already. I'm hoping that a few of the food stalls or the local attractions apart from the Mikoshi might have already started. So we'll see. We'll head towards Tsukijinja and see what we can find there. And hopefully we'll get a few nice shots. I've got a lot of cameras on me today, so I might splice in some other films as well. Make sure to watch the video description what the shot that you're looking at is actually off. So let's go. So what you just saw isn't the actual festival, I think. It's actually a miniature festival for just the kids of the neighborhood. This is something that's very common, and we actually did this for our kids last week. All the kids from about primary school onwards are actually going to pull a miniature Mikoshi, which is the main float of the festival, which contains a part of the enshrined object of the shrine in the neighborhood. And I really like how the neighborhood associations come together and organize this for the local kids. So yeah, now we're getting closer to where I assume the actual festival is going to be, and hopefully there will be something there to see. As you can see, they're kind of setting up along the street over here. There's nothing up yet, so there's not much to photograph as of yet.
it's now about 2 months later. I finally found the time and also the motivation to edit this video. It's kind of hard with a full-time job, 2 kids, and executive dysfunction. So yeah, what do you think? So my thoughts are that overexposed at 200, of course developed normally because it's color film. I did like these images a lot more. Obviously I'm not the most technically proficient photographer, I don't claim to be that, so it's partly probably my metering skills as well, but I still find these a little blue for my taste, and this is something that's obviously personal taste. So if you're really into expired films, if you're into that kind of bluishness, greenishness, and I feel that the colors are a little washed down, a little undersaturated as well, then I think this is a great film to have, because of course, because it's a new stock, it will be more consistent than expired films, which are always kind of a mixed bag. Otherwise, I am a lot more happy with Lomo's regular color negative 400 and the like. I like those a lot more. I do feel that it would have been probably better for Lomography if they had marketed this as a 200 to 400 or even 100 to 400 film, like they did with a few of their previous films, which I believe Metropolis had that multiple ISO marking, and I think this would have benefited this film as well, because then I would have been more aware that I need to overexpose this, because at the box speed of 400 I did not like the results very much. I'm much happier with the results at 200, as I just said. But yeah, what did you think? I do apologize that I didn't get any good shots of that main festival, but I was glad that it got those kids Mikoshi festivals in there. Sometimes during the summer you can't walk 2 blocks without running into one of those. It's pretty crazy. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you watching. Sorry it's taken this long to get this video made. I'm sure by now nobody's searching for Lomo 92 anymore, so I'm not very confident about the performance of this video, so I really do appreciate you. Yeah, and stay tuned. I'll try to get some more film photography content on here ASAP, and hope to see you again.